everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for you guys. In today's video I'm going to be doing a complete collection tour of my 1000 item Five Nights at Freddy's collection. As you guys may know, if you've been on this channel for a while, I've not done one of these in like a whole year. I was trying to grow out my collection with all the Jazwares releases, and I think it looks awesome and it's ready to go. So we're going to start from this end and then we're going to make our way all across the room. Before we get started with today's tour, I have a little announcement for you guys. We hit 19,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I could not have done any of this without you guys, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. When I first started my channel in 2023, I never thought I'd make it this far, but you guys have gotten me farther than I've ever thought I would make it. Thank you guys so much, and let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so this is where you enter my collection room, and above my door, we're going to take a look at that first. All this artwork up here, except for that little critter right there, is made by my friend 24. So 24, if you're watching this, thank you guys so much. I will add them in the description if you guys want to go subscribe to them. So they will be down there. I would definitely recommend it. Their artwork is awesome. Okay, so up here, moving on, I do have a little thank you card from Kip. Kip sends out thank you cards to her members of her channel. I think I am a member, so Kip sent me that. Thank you so much, Kip. I really appreciate it, and I love the artwork on that. It looks amazing. So up here, I do have some security breach tsunamis over here, and then I have Freddy, Cupcake, then I have Sun and Moon, and then Roxy. Up here, I do have the Freddy Fanta promotional thing. I did cut this out of the box, actually on Christmas Eve, funny enough. I didn't really want to keep the empty box because it did have stains all over it, so I did cut this out and another one, which you'll see later, and I think it really turned out good. On this wall, I do have the promotional AMC FNAF Movie 2 poster. I got this a while back, probably about 7 months ago. I absolutely love this poster. It looks straight out of the first movie, and it's a giant poster. You could get this for free with your ticket if you did pre-order this in the Fast Talker popcorn bucket, but it looks really, really nice. If we go down here, I do have my hex bags right here of Nightmarion and Puppet. I do not have the one for Spring Bonnie because I got Spring Bonnie separately as a gift without the bag and the card, unfortunately. Right here, I do have a Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place shirt, which looks awesome. If you wash these shirts, if you collect any shirts like FNAF or other fandoms, you know if you wash these, they'll start getting damaged. So I do have this one for display purposes. I've only worn it like once, which is fine. And then I have a Chica dog tag right here. Technically part of this section is the little Sun shoulder rider that I have up here from YouTube's. This is the older one. They did make a new chibi version, but I don't have that one. I do have Moon though, down there. This is technically part of this section, so I just wanted to include that. It is magnetic, so I just stuck it to my vent. Okay, so we're going to start from behind here up here. So right there, I do have a FNAF pen that I got from Hot Topic on vacation a few years ago. It looks really nice. It's like a floaty pen. I do have the Helpy Funko Snap. I have Bonnie. I have Glamrock Freddy. I have Phantom Foxy. I have Staffbot, and I have Nightmare Bonnie. So those are all my singular packs up there. Right here, I do have my classic OG Jumbo Freddy plush, which he is bigger than my other one, which you'll get to see later. I do have the re-release Shadow Freddy plush, which I was lucky enough to get because they only had one left at my Hot Topic when he came out. I do have the Standing Moon plush from YouTube's. I also have Standing Sun to go with him. I have this Jumbo Foxy plush from my good friend. Thank you so much for sending this to me if you're watching. I have the Standing Hot Topic exclusive Nightmare Bonnie plush back there. I have the Jumbo Nightmare Freddy plush from Funko. I've been wanting this for years, guys. Funny enough, I got this plush for $5. I got an amazing deal on this plush. Yes, he is missing his bow tie, but I think he looks awesome still. Then I have the flip around reversible Sun and Moon plush from the collector's edition for Security Breach that YouTube's made. That was a really cool bundle. Funny story, I did actually get it for like $150. I think I overpaid for it on Amazon, but it was a pretty cool bundle. I don't like the price, but it was chill. I do have the Jumbo Nightmare Foxy plush, which I did get for a good deal along with Nightmare Freddy, so that's cool. Standing Sun plush, and then I have Puppet's collector's card, and then I have the Hex Puppet plush. Now, this is, in my opinion, one of the best plushies ever made for Five Nights at Freddy's. It literally glows everywhere, and it's so poseable. This thing is amazing, and you can get it to sit down in all kinds of poses. She does have her box and then the little Jazwares puppet keychains. So if we move right here on this shelf, I do have my Jazwares Wave 1 plushies, except for Nightmarion. You'll see him later. I have all the 4 of them right here. It took me like 4 months to get Foxy. I did order one of him off of the Jazwares site. I have yet to get that in the mail. I think they just straight up took my money because the order number closed down. I did try to contact Jazwares for anyone asking, and I did not get a response back. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Yeah, that's kind of a weird situation. I have the smaller Chica Squishmallow, small Foxy, small Freddy, and small Bonnie alongside them. And then I have the Chica Endo series right here. This is the original, not the re-released one with the removed teeth. I do have an out-of-box Freddy Endo series right here, actually. I do have classic Freddy's pieces, but they're like inside of a Freddy mug. I might put his suit pieces on later one day. I have Classic Freddy and Withered Freddy pack right here that I got from Walmart back in October, and then behind that I do have Bonnie. My Bonnie's kind of damaged. Funny story about that, actually, I'm going to tell you guys really quick. I ordered both of them together, and I only ended up getting Freddy. I had to go to Walmart myself and go find Bonnie, which was insane. And down here, I have a little display shelf I made with all my favorite items on it. This is just a little bit, this is like a mini favorite shelf. This is not my main favorite. There are some favorites on this shelf, though. I did kind of decorate this shelf like the FNAF 1 location with like the walls and stuff and the flooring, and I think it looks pretty nice. So right here, I do have my Vault exclusive Shadow Freddy pack. This is the one that I got from the website that literally sold out in 1 minute, under a minute, actually, 40 seconds. That was a really lucky pull of me to do that day. I have a spare tag right here that I hung up. I have the Fast Talker popcorn bucket, which if you do press a button on the back, it does. Which I think is pretty cool. And then I have the Freddy Racer right here. These are still at my GameStop. Nobody wants these. I should have bought the 4-pack. I think that box is actually pretty cool. And then I have Mike's check right here from Five Nights at Freddy's 1, $120, which isn't a lot for having to survive killer animatronics. I have the Five Nights at Freddy's poster book back there, and then I have the Cupcake Bonanza arcade machine cup from the FNAF movie. I actually got this and Faz Talker together. I got a really good deal on those two because they were on the actual manufacturer's site, so I did get them for their regular price, not the movie theater price. Bear with me, guys, for this next shelf. I know this is the stupidest looking merch ever made for Security Breach, but I love the Just Toys Security Breach merch. It's so stupid looking, but I love it. Like, they look so goofy, it's insane. I do have a lot of it scattered around, but the majority of it is on this shelf. I have the blind bags, the collector's box, pretty much everything for them. They look really nice, actually, in my opinion. They're just flat out goofy, so I did collect some of them. You can't tell me you don't love that big forehead. They're known for big foreheads, okay, guys? The next shelf, I do have my Balloon Circus merch down here. I have the majority of it because I thought all of this was for Ruin. Boy, was I wrong. None of these characters actually appeared in Ruin. They're not Funko OCs. These are actually for a canceled FNAF game, guys. I didn't learn that until about 6 months ago, I think. 6 months ago, yeah. I have the Circus Freddy figure right here. I have Circus Bonnie. He is my personal favorite. I have Balloon Foxy, Balloon Freddy, Sad Foxy or Circus Foxy, and then I have the Walmart exclusive Balloon Chica plush. And then I have their figures down here to complement them. I'm not sure why they didn't make Balloon Bonnie or Circus Chica. I think the Circus Chica plush would have been the best, but they didn't make her for some reason. She is a Walmart exclusive as well, if I didn't say that already. And then I have their figures down here. I have the mystery minis for her, and Circus Freddy. I don't have these two, so they're kind of by themselves. I have their balloon counterparts right here. I also do have 2 cases of these mystery minis, which you'll see later. I have the Walmart variant and the regular ones. But seriously, I don't have a problem with this line. It's just Funko. We could have had the Wizards. We could have had all these other lines we were missing, but I don't want to clown on Funko all the time because it sounds like that's what I'm doing. But Funko just never listened to anyone, honestly. Jazwares, after Aaron left, they're kind of, but they are still listening to us. Down here, we do have the Tsunamis keychains. I only have like 3 in here, so the box is closed. Same with this situation. I didn't really have many of those, so I had the box closed for a while. I will get more of these, and I'll do an unboxing for you guys if you want. I do have one outer box, which is Bonnie, and then Freddy. They let me have this for free, by the way, the display case. Back here, I have the coloring book, Five Nights at Freddy's coloring book back here. And then I have the character encyclopedia, and then I have the cookbook, which, stay tuned, there is a video coming up where I will be cooking recipes out of that book. I am so excited for that. I'll be doing it with my brother when he comes to visit. Spare Balloon Circus Mini, the Blacklight Glamrock Freddy Mini, Tie-Dye Freddy Pop, Tie-Dye Bonnie, and Tie-Dye Chica. Foxy I am missing because I really did not care to collect him. I'm surprised they didn't make a Tie-Dye Springtrap Funko Pop. That's a really good question. I do also have the salt and pepper shakers of Freddy and Foxy that my mom got for me as a gift. So thank you so much to her. But that is literally pretty much for that shelf. There's not really that much on this shelf, but there will be later on. So thank you all so much for looking at this shelf with me. We're going to look at this one now. Okay, so right here, I do kind of have like a Sun and Moon shrine. Sun and Moon have a lot of merchandise. After Funko released their figures, oh my goodness, companies really cashed in on Sun and Moon. I really like Sun and Moon as characters. My personal favorite is Moon because I love his dark blue colors and his vibe. In my opinion, he was a better villain than Vanny in Security Breach, but that's just my opinion. I have the Jumbo Funko Sun Plush, Jumbo Moon. These were like $50 each when they came out. Now they're like 20, less than 20 at not Hot Topic, GameStop. Chibi Moon that I mentioned earlier. I really want Chibi Sun. I'll find him later. I have the Ruined Sun and Ruined Moon plushies, which were the only ones for the Ruined Wave. Now, I'm not going to clown on Funko again, but that was really stupid of them to do because these are they're not the same characters, but Ruined Sun and Moon are literally just trapped in the same body. So, it's just two variants of the same plush. I really don't get it. I have the regular Sun plush behind there, and then regular Moon, and then I have the Sun action figure, which I was one of the first people to get this, actually. I have the Moon action figure, which I didn't get till like 3 years later, and then I have they called this Eclipse. This is not Eclipse. I'm not really sure what this is, but like the mixed Sun and Moon plush. Pretty cool concept, though, for a plush. Now, if we move down here, I have my full case of Bitty Pops. I do have more of these. Bitty Pops, I actually really like how they look. Pretty cool concept. I mean, I wouldn't sit here and collect all of them, like, majorly. The newer ones, I don't think I'm going to get, except for the pack with Lolbit in it. But I do have them right here and some on display for reference. And then I have the Golden Freddy and Cupcake 10th Anniversary Mystery Minis. That empty spot is for the Endo. I never got him, despite me having, like, 4 cases of these. Behind Toy Freddy, I have that Jump Scare Freddy wind-up box board game. I think it's called Scare in the Box. I have not played it yet, but I will play it with my family one day. We do have a extra Toy Freddy action figure right here, sealed. And then I have the Freddy Popsies, and behind there is the Movie Freddy Funko Pop. Can't really move too much of this stuff because it will fall over, but that is Movie Freddy behind there. And then an extra 10th Anniversary Mini and Foxy, Withered Bonnie, Withered Chica, Withered Foxy, Chica, Freddy, and Bonnie up here. So that's really nice. And then an extra case right here, missing the topper. And then over here, I do have the Mega Foxy Squish Me that I got for Christmas a few years ago. I really like how this thing looks. It's adorable, just like the Freddy one. I have the exclusive base to my Freddy Nendroid, which, fun fact, if you ordered the Freddy Nendroid off of the website when he first came out, they would send you some pins, which I think I did get, or I got separately, and they would send you this exclusive Freddy Fazbear's Pizza base. I did get that. I do take him out of box from time to time, but I need to do, like, a detailed review on him. And then I have the box to the Five Nights at Freddy's Popeyes collab up here, which I'm not even sure why happened. They should have just collabed with Little Caesars. Either Little Caesars or Domino's. I feel like that would have made a lot more sense. But hopefully they do it for the 3rd movie. Here I have, again, a craftable right here. This thing is so ugly, but look at him, guys. He is cute. I have this keychain, which, funny story, this was one of my first items. I've had this since I was 6 years old. I got this way back in 2016 for a birthday. I lost it, and then I found it. And fun fact, I found this the day I moved out of that house, so I almost left it there. I have the Freddy Fazbear card from the collectible Freddy head. I have the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach collectible pin set from the collector's edition that YouTube's made. Behind there, I do have the... It's hard to get behind there. What figure is this, actually? I don't even know. Oh, yeah, this is Balloon Foxy. He is a Walmart exclusive. Not really too important, so I did put him behind the re-release Funtime Foxy I do have, which I've had this since my very first short. If you guys go watch that, I do still have Funtime Foxy. And then over here, I have the 2-pack of the Chica and Monty Funko Snap behind Spring Bonnie. And then I do have the Spring Bonnie Hex plush, which I got for my birthday for like $20. Really good deal. And then I do have the collectible pizza candy. I bought 3 of these. I did eat one and keep the 10 personally. I have not opened these other 2. I'm pretty sure if I did eat this now, I would have like some organism growing inside of my body. So I'm not going to eat those, but they were pretty good. And then down here, I have the display box for the AR plushies. I did not care one bit to actually get them. Their display box is nice, though, so I did get those. And then I have Tie-Dye Freddy, Tie-Dye Bonnie, Frostbite Balloon Boy, which is kind of rare. I think that's a really nice plush that Funko made. I think he's underrated. Blacklight Monty, which is kind of rare. He was a Hot Topic exclusive. And then Snow Chica, which I still think we should have got a jumbo of. I have the Fanverse plushies right here. I've had all of these for a while. Blake was the only one I had for a while. Pop Goes and Candy I didn't get till 2025. I do have a Roxy Craftable right here, which this one's a little bit better than Freddy. The Freddy Tubbs duck is also right there. And down here I have a spare glow-in-the-dark Pizzeria Simulator Mystery Mini. I'm not sure who's in there. I think it's Funtime Chica, but we'll open them up and look later. I do have the box to my regular Freddy YouTube's figure right here, which is really nice. Back here, I do have the tie-dye figures of Freddy and Foxy. I don't have Chica or Bonnie. I did have Bonnie at one point, but I broke him. I did take him out of the box. He broke on my move here, so unfortunately, I don't have him. I have my OG Freddy plush. This is not the one over there. That's not the one I got when I was 6 years old. This guy is actually the one I got when I was 6. He did go into storage for a few years when I stopped collecting for a while, but he is in good condition. There's literally nothing wrong with him, and I think he looks great. Here's the Night Watch Security Breach energy drink. He does look kind of goofy, though. The medium elf Bonnie that Funko just randomly released one day. What is going on with your ear? Oh my god. Anyway, I do have the 5 Nights at Freddy's Fazbear's Frights Into the Pit novel. I also do have Tales from the Pizzaplex 8. I have Tales from the Pizzaplex 4. I have Tales from the Pizzaplex 3. I need to get the rest of the FNAF books, but I've been listening to the audiobooks, so I didn't really get the physical copies. My most physical copy is probably the Fazbear's Frights graphic novel volume 3. Fazbear's Frights Volume 4 as well as right here. So these are not all my books, by the way, guys. I would make a shelf for books, but I don't really have enough to, like, cover the entire shelf. So they don't have a section for right now. And just like that, we've completed Section 1. Time to move on to Section 2, my main section. So up here, I have the Fazbear Entertainment LED light that I got from GameStop. Mine is unfortunately broken, so I don't think I'll ever turn it on, but it is right here underneath my Scott Cawthon signature. Yes, this is authentic. Scott sent me this a few years ago. Actually, my brother sent him a letter, and he got that and a few, like, trinkets back. My brother does have, like, the trinkets. Scott sent him a classic Freddy figure inboxed. That was it, because I think my brother sent it to him to have signed. Not that one over there. But it was a really nice experience. My brother gave me this before he moved, before he left home, so, this really means a lot to me, like, emotionally, too, so I do have it framed. And then up here I have the classic Freddy Funko Pop, one of my first items I don't really talk about, Endo 02, Eclipse, Jacko Moon, Sun and Moon, and then I have Golden Freddy, the 10th anniversary one of the best ones they made. Down here is Circus Freddy and Foxy. I'm not really going to talk too much about them, because I don't want half this video to be Balloon Circus. I do have the Ruined Chica right here, Ruined Roxy and Eclipse. That was Funko, sadly, their last wave. They went out with a bang, Funko did. Honestly, it's been 2 years now, which is insane to think about since that wave came out. I still do love them. I might buy some so I can take them out of the box one day. Behind the Lefty statue, I do have a inboxed, tie-dye t-shirt that my brother gave to me as a gift. I don't know where he got this from. I think it was Target, but I will never be opening this. It's so goofy, because why tie-dye Funko? Why? Just flat out why? And it's reused artwork. And then I have the Blacklight Roxy not Funko Pop, Mystery Mini. And then I have the regular Roxy Mystery Mini. And then I have the, little System Error Toy Bonnie Pocket Pop, and then I have the VR Toy Freddy one. And then sitting on top of that, actually, is right here. I do have the Night of Frights FNAF board game from GameStop. I don't know if that's the right name for that, but it's so covered up, I don't really want to take all this stuff down to show you guys, because, yeah, my collection, if you so much as breathe on something, it will fall over, so I kind of have to be careful. Fun fact, he fell on my foot one day. Down there, I do have a sealed Toy Stage McFarlane set. The box is in like rough condition, but I've had that since I was little. I never opened it. I never opened that set, which I'm so surprised about that till this day. Little me loved to open stuff. I do have the Funko Toy Freddy plush right here. Who could not love him? The 10th anniversary one, I have the classic case of Balloon Circus minis right here. And then I have the Walmart exclusive ones below that. If you're wondering, Jay, why on earth did you buy so much Balloon Circus merch? I thought it was for Ruin, okay? I did not know it wasn't for, I didn't know it wasn't for Ruin. Ruin, what am I saying? But I did spend over $200 on Balloon Circus merch. I don't regret it, though, because I do like Circus Bonnie. Below that, I do have the AR case of mystery minis, which is like the best one. I have some out of box and some in box. I love that case. It was a really nice one when it came out. They just made too much of it. And then I have the random releases of the Toy Freddy and Toy Bonnie hand puppets, which are Hot Topic exclusive, first to market. I'm not really sure what that means. I think Hot Topic might have gotten them first. Well, that's obvious, Jay, but I do have them here, which they look really nice inside their box. I've had these since summer 2023, so they've been here for a while, especially Toy Bonnie. I'm not sure why they didn't make Bon Bon and Bonette, because that would have made a lot more sense, but it's Funko, so we can't really question it. Right here, I do have the infamous Lefty statue. I've been looking for this for like 4 years now. I did find it last year in 2025 for about $50, and I was really happy when I got it. This thing has a better mold than the Funko action figure, which is insane. Really cool statue. If you can get this, I would definitely recommend it. I do also have the Golden Freddy Snap set right here. I have Monty. I'm not really going to talk too much about these. Freddy. I have Toy Freddy. And then I have Toy Chica and a Foxy out of box singular pack back there. Right here, we can't miss this guy. I do have the amazing Jazwares animatronic Freddy plush holding the mini Freddy plush. What am I saying? He looks great like this. I don't know why I did this. I just took him randomly one day from Foxy's hands and just put him right there. This is actually really adorable. And he looks really close to his product image. So for those wondering why I bought 2 of these, that is why. He looks really good. So I don't really want to take him out of the box. And then if we move on down here, I have my pretty much like Funko stuff shelf. These are like all my Funko plushies that I've gotten over the years. I've had them for years. This shelf might change at one point, but it's going to be the same for a little bit. We're gonna look in here first. So I have that pizza thing that I made back there. I do have lights above these guys. Oh no, it's about to fall over. But I don't really turn them on that often because the batteries will die in them quickly. They do change colors, which is awesome. So I have Captain Foxy right there, Walmart exclusive. Toy Foxy or Mangle. I have Classic Bonnie. I have Classic Chica. Then I have Classic Foxy and my re-released Freddy from 2025, which I had to get another one. The other one looked really goofy. And then I have the Chocolate Bonnie figure, Chocolate Freddy and Chica, which don't exist, by the way, which they still have merch. Then I have the System Error Toy Bonnie figure, along with VR Toy Freddy and High Score Toy Chica. I do have her cupcake in her hand right here. I have the Monty Funko figure, my Glamrock Freddy and Glamrock Chica. Monty is the oldest one. I did since replace all of these because they were in rough condition. Their joints were getting loose. They couldn't really hold up their weight anymore. I think you can tell Monty's the oldest because he does have scratches on him and he does not have his base anymore. I lost it on Christmas Day when I got these, like, how long ago? 6 years ago, those figures came out. 6 years ago. I cannot believe it. And then I have the re-released Funko action figures of the classics, which they don't look that bad, but I hate their colors. Like, their colors, they remind me of, like, their AR colors, which is, I don't like their AR colors. They're disgusting to me. I do have Shamrock Freddy, Liberty Chica, Easter Bonnie, which was overstocked at my Walmart for a long time. Radioactive Foxy, otherwise FNAF Gamer 64. I also do have Livewire Toy Freddy. I kept wanting to say his name for some reason. Nutcracker Toy Foxy. Nutcracker Foxy. Vanny. Roxy. Glitch Trap, which is like one of the best figures they ever made. Re-release Foxy. Re-release Golden Freddy. And re-release Springtrap. Okay, guys, I'm going to pause for a second because if you look at Livewire Freddy, this is just proof that Funko could have made the toy animatronics. They were choosing not to. Every time we asked them to, they said no. And then over here, I do have like Pizza Sim and Curse of Dreadbear shelf. I have Dreadbear back there, which is one of the best figures they made. I have Captain Foxy, Grim Foxy, L-Chip Glow variant, Pig Patch Glow variant, and Orville Glow variant, along with Rockstar Freddy and Foxy Glow variant. I think Rockstar Foxy is my favorite. I never did complete the original set of these classic Pizza Sim figures because I didn't go to Walmart that often, which they were like there a lot when I was younger when these came out. I also didn't go to GameStop that often. But if you look at how much I go to GameStop today, yeah, you'd lose it. But I will go back and complete this set later. Don't worry. Jazwares keeps releasing stuff like they're maniacs, so I have to keep up with their stuff because it's really easy to get caught up and left behind on Jazwares. More left behind than caught up. And then down here, I do have my OG Security Breach plushies with the scratchy material. In the front is the medium tie-dye Freddy plush from GameStop, not GameStop, Hot Topic. These are both exclusives to Hot Topic. I really do like how these look. If they were in their classic molds, ooh, I would love how they looked. This guy's actually, he does have a similar mold to the Golden Freddy that was scrapped. If you guys did not know, Dewey on Twitter did tell us a while ago there was a prototype of, where's he at? This little guy. He did have the pop-out eyes, but that variant was scrapped. It should have came out years ago, but we don't really know that much info about it, so I'm going to leave it there. I do have Roxy, which I did add her black marks on her face because I think that looked better. I do have Glamrock Chica, Glamrock Freddy, Monty, and then I have Vanny behind there. Clowning on Funko again. I don't like how these look. Jazwares, I'm so excited for theirs because, guys, I love Funko with, like, all I have. I'm, like, literally not even joking. But Funko, you really could have done better your last few years. I'm not sure what you had going on, but Funko was going through, like, rebellious stage where they wouldn't do anything no one told them to do. And then behind medium tie-dye Foxy, I do have the smaller tie-dye Foxy. I have Rockstar Freddy, Shamrock Freddy, Curse of Dreadbears, Jacko Bonnie plush. I don't like that wave at all. I only got him. They have their arms like tilted up in a weird angle. I have Lefty behind there with his red cheek, and then I have Rockstar Foxy. My Rockstar Foxy is not really in good condition. Yeah, he's like, his stuffing in his peg leg is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like really rough. Congratulations, guys. You have completed another section of my FNAF collection. So now let's move on to this section. We're going to start off with the Glamrock stickers over here. I have these from the collector's edition. I have Freddy, Roxy, Monty, Chica, Moon, and Sun. They look really cute right there. Up there, I do have some posters. The artwork on this poster wasn't really drawn by a good person, so I might take these down later on, but they are up here. They skipped Foxy and made Mangle. It's the weirdest thing ever. I do have Withered Freddy up here. I have Santa Freddy Jumbo. I love this plush. I want the smaller one. I have the Toy Cupcake plush. I have the not Jazwares. I have the Hex Nightmarion plush, which, guys, I love Hex so much. I'm going to be honest with y'all. A lot of people say, why do I hate on Hex so much? I don't hate on Hex. It's just their prices. Doggo does not control the prices. I know that for a fact. But it's kind of difficult because I have to choose between that or something else because I don't want to spend almost $100 on a Hex plush and then I end up missing someone else's release and then having to pay more for it later. If that makes sense, guys. I don't want to make it seem like I'm hating on Hex because I absolutely love Hex. I want Jackie and Glamrock Freddy, so I'll probably get them later on. I do have Springtrap coming in the mail from them, actually. Up here, I do have the Jumbo Gingerbread Foxy plush, which I got from my good friend Stevenu. I did pay a little bit more for this guy, but Stevenu, it's worth it. Guys, if you don't know who Stevenu is, go subscribe to him. He's awesome. I have Nightmare's card right here, which is pretty cool. And then I have, of course, Withered Freddy again. And then right here, I do have the Jumbo Glitch Trap plush, which came out randomly one day in 2024. I have the Freddy Shoulder Rider, the OG one, and then I have the Snaps Vanny Jumbo plush, which I think is actually one of their best ones. I have the Mini Bonnie plush, which this one is so cute, so I might move him over, guys. I'm going to take him from right here actually now, because he's really cute. I want to move him somewhere else, so I'm going to put him with the toy plushies for now. And then back here, I do have a Classic Freddy Bitty Pop, and then I have the Classic Freddy Mystery Mini, and then I have the Foxy statue right here, and it looks really good. A lot of people hate on this statue. I know it's because of the cross-eyed eyes, but imagine if they did a Withered Freddy statue while they still have the license. Ooh. I do have, again, one of those Tsunamis keychains out of the packaging, which looks really nice. The Jacko Bonnie figure, along with Jacko Chica, I literally got her for like $20, which was a steal. So I got her off of an eBay bid. No one was bidding on her, weirdly. I did get the Glow Chica Mystery Mini a few years ago from a good person, a good seller. They sent that to me for free, so it was really nice. I have the Fight Line board game behind there with its like holographic packaging. Behind there's really nothing else except for a like Freddy door cover. I think you guys have seen it. It's really iconic. If I can find it, I'll put an image of it on screen. I might not be able to though, for real. I do have another Popeyes box, and then I have this pin, which I'll talk about in a second. I have the Balloon Circus minis. As you guys, not Balloon Circus, 10th anniversary. As you guys can see, I have a lot of 10th anniversary minis. I have Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy all over the room. Like, these are my core four. OG Golden Freddy, which I'm going to talk about these pins now. So I don't know really how many people have this. I know MR Springs has it. I don't really know how many other people have it. This was in Hot Topic in 2024. This is like the only artwork of this Freddy. This has not been used anywhere else. This is like some really weird artwork. And then the buttons have some artwork on it I'm not really sure about. So if anyone knows any information about this, please let me know. That would be really helpful in the comments below. Foxy did disappear, so I'm going to put these guys back. Then I have a sealed McFarlane set behind there, which is the OG Backstage set, which, guys, this has been sealed for over 10 years now. I got this set on eBay for, guys, guess the price really quick. I'm going to see if you guys can guess in the comments below. How much did I get this for before I reveal it? $10. $10 I got this for a bid. I'm not even joking, guys. I don't know how I strike so much gold on eBay. A lot of people think I'm lying. I'm really not. I'm being completely honest. I got this for $10. And it's still in its box in good condition. I used to have that set when I was little. This is one of my favorites. Another really set I want from McFarlane again is the Lefty Star Curtain Stage. I really like the Lefty figure from McFarlane, so hopefully I can get it another day, one day. I have the Toy Cupcake Mystery Mini, the Crying Child, and Springtrap, which I got for free. I do have the OG Foxy, I have OG Chica, OG Freddy, and OG Bonnie. Again, I don't like the re-releases, so I had to get the originals. I need OG Golden Freddy, so if anyone has one, selling one in the comments, please let me know, because I might buy it off of you. I do have the Security Breach Something Wild game, which contains artwork for characters we don't even have as Funko Pops, which is really cool. And then, again, that infamous Rockstar Freddy Funko Pop mold right here. Iconic, really iconic. So that's pretty much it for this shelf. Now, if we go down here, this is kind of like a shaded area. I have the Golden Freddy statue right here, which is a really nice one, despite it being a Splinks model and literally having upper teeth. I'm just kidding. It's not a Splinks model, but it looks like one. I have the holographic stickers. I have a few packs of those all over the room. I really want Glamrock Freddy, so I might open those on live one day. I have the Help Wanted 2 stickers, and then I have a Good Smile Company keychain right there that I bought from the website. Again, I do have the 10th anniversary minis of Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. I have Glow Baby right here, which my brother got for me for Christmas a few years ago, I think in 2022. And I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. Even though it's just Glow Baby, guys, my brother was nice enough to get this for me because he knew I wanted it. I was talking about her nonstop that year. I will get a little bit later this year, guys. I promise. And then another Scare in the Box game, which I'm not really going to go over. And a case of 10th anniversary minis. This is my actual first one with another topper up here. So this is really nice. Not really much on this shelf, but that will change later on because I need to get more stuff to put on there. I do have the re-release puppet plush from Funko. That one's kind of rare for some reason, but yeah, that's a really cool story. I have the Mighty Mega Freddy Squish Me, which I have not opened this, but I did kind of open it one day. He smells like chemicals, and it made my head hurt, so I closed it right back, and that was like 2 years ago, so I haven't opened it since. Right here, I do have Jazwares' Target exclusive Ringmaster Foxy and Magician Mangle figures. These are really two nice figures, but don't dive too deep into FNAF. They are. You see where it got Funko. I do have the Mangle Funko Pop right here, which looks really, really nice, along with the, Blackheart Bonnie Mystery Mini. I do have some of these out of box. And then behind there, I have a Freddy reversible head, which was in one of my first shorts. I've had him for a long time. He still has his tag. It's like behind him. He's sitting on top of the Elf Bonnie Funko Pop because I don't have the other Christmas ones. Funko's Christmas line I really actually liked, but it didn't make sense because it was like randomly abrupt. That line got revealed in like August. It was so random. I do have the Freddy Fazbear, Foxy, Chica, and Bonnie metal figs from Jada Toys. They did just reveal the toy animatronic ones at the time I'm recording this, so I will be picking those up, absolutely. Over here I have the whole rest of the line of Balloon Circus Pops, all the circus characters. Not really gonna take that down because they're not really too important. Liberty Chica, and then I have the inverted high score toy Chica plush, which that whole wave is really stupid. It counts as a whole wave, by the way, guys. It's just them with swapped colors, which, I mean, that literally is just what the colorway wave is. So, yeah, it's crazy. I have some Freddy Fazbear gloves right here that I got from Hot Topic. These are really cute. I really like how they look, and they have their little nails on them. I have some I have the Jumbo Freddy Funko action figure right here. I didn't get him until 2024. I had Bonnie for the longest time. I was one of the first people to get Bonnie. I know that for a fact. I did not have a YouTube channel at the time I did get him, but I was literally just starting off. So I've had him for a long time. I do also have all the boxes to my little Funko Snap playsets down here. I have another book. Actually, no, it's not a book. I have oh god, I almost fell over. I have the core collection for my Nintendo Switch, which I did play. I really liked it. The PS5 Security Breach, which I did play. I need to play again. I love Security Breach, even though it's really overhated. The DVD version of Five Nights at Freddy's. I do have I have two poster boxes down there from Poster Maniacs. I do have Firework Freddy and Mangle displayed, I know for a fact. So I'll show you guys that later. Then behind there, I have a Freddy, actually not even Freddy, just like the Core 4 lunchbox. I've had that since I was in 2nd grade. I love FNAF, guys. I think you guys know how much I love FNAF. I literally bought this just because it was Freddy. Yeah, I have a genuine love for this game that probably will never go away. I probably won't collect forever, but I will pass on FNAF to the future generations. I will teach them all about it. I do have the another pack of holographic stickers back there, which I need to open because there's a really cool Glamrock Freddy sticker in that. I have Ruined Roxy, and then I have the Ruined Chica Pop, and then behind there I have the boxed, it's a flocked Poppin' Tee, a Balloon Foxy. I'm not sure why they chose him. I would have rather had Circus Freddy. But I got that one day from Amazon. I got it in the mail. It was like really storming one day, and I literally found my package floating. It was floating on the porch. I was really mad about that, but I did dry the box off and fix it as much as I could, so it looks nice. I don't really show it too much, though. Then I have the, Just Toys Jumping In on Trends, Vanny and, Glamrock Freddy, Slimes back here that came out a while back. Slime was really popular around, like, 2020, 2021, so they started making slime. I'm not sure why. The stuff smells horrid, so please do not open those if you do have them. I'm a big slime person, but don't open those. I'm warning you guys. In here, if you're wondering, is the pieces to my classic Freddy Endo series, and just like the Endo pieces of the feet and hands and stuff. Not really anything too important in there, but that is there. I have the box to my flocked Freddy U2's figure, which is over here. You'll get to see him in a second. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for that shelf, except for my Sanshi security badge pin. It's like I stuck it back there because there was really no place for me to put it. The Golden Freddy statue used to hold it, but I'm not sure what happened with that. But congratulations, guys. You have completed another section. So now it is time for my personal favorite section. This one before we get into, like, the other parts of the room. This is something I've been working on for a while. My mom surprised me with 2 of these shelves, and because she knew my collection was getting bigger and I was running out of space, so I did get another shelf. Thank you so much to her. She really supports my collection and my channel, so, W, Mom. So let's start off with this one. Up here, I do have the Jazwares Classic Freddy plush, which is a Target exclusive. This is one of the softest things I have ever had in my possession. He is really soft. His counterpart, Golden Freddy, is even softer, but we'll get into him in a second. Behind there, I do have the Sanshi Glamrock Freddy plush. There was really nowhere else for me to put him because my collection, I am running out of space again. I do rearrange often, so that can be easily fixed. But I need to get the rest of them. I think Sanshi is I wouldn't say like Sanshi's like my favorite company, but they are probably my second favorite company. If that, not even just that, they might be my first because Sanshi has made some amazing products for FNAF. Even though they're limited, I love it. I do have Glamrock Bonnie coming in from them. That should be here later on. Um, I'm not gonna get into him yet, actually. We're gonna start off with the toy animatronics. I do have them here. I have the Toy Freddy plush, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Mangle. Fun fact, I did get Toy Bonnie, Toy Freddy, and Mangle on their release date at GameStop, so that was so much fun. I didn't get Balloon Boy until April, which I don't know why. He was getting kind of rare. He was creeping up in price. I did not get Toy Chica first day. I found her a few days later with my brother, the same day I found this little guy at GameStop. Um, the GameStop employee there is I'm one of his friends. He is really helpful. I've known him for a while. He's really chill too. So thank you so much. I have the Lefty Hot Topic exclusive Jazwares plush, which I had to get online on the not the Jazwares site, on the Hot Topic site, because mine never stocked them. My Hot Topic never got Lefty in. I'm not even joking, guys. And it's not even that. My Hot Topic never got these in either. I found this at Box Lunch. I do have some more coming in from Box Lunch's website that I ordered a while ago, but it's insane. So that's pretty much it for those. Of course, Bonnie's laying here because I'm gonna move him later. And then I have the Jazwares Wave 2 office sets with Puppet, Withered Chica, and then Withered Bonnie. I really like how these look. Despite this office set being literally smaller than the first one, I think it looks really, really nice. Withered Bonnie is my personal favorite. Puppet is awesome, and Withered Chica has a lot of details. Her wires are actually painted, unlike her Endo series predecessor. Unless that's just mine. I'm not really sure. And then funny story, I do have the jump scare mystery box plushies. I have Puppet and Toy Freddy's behind there. I did order more of these to open, but guys, if you saw my short a few days ago, I did get these. I was supposed to have Mangle in this box, but the box came empty. A lot of people were like, contact Jazwares. Guys, I've tried. I promise you I've tried. I can't get a response back. I every time I contact Jazwares customer support, I don't get a response back. If someone at Jazwares does see this video, can you help me please? Because I'm still waiting on my Foxy. My order number literally just got closed down and I got scammed. So yeah. That's fun. I do have the 2-inch collectible creepy cutie figures. I only have Freddy and Bonnie. I do not like these. I only care to get Freddy and Bonnie. Chica and Foxy look rough. Chica literally looks like an angry bird, so I didn't really bother to get her. I might get her later on if I do stumble across them at like GameStop or Target or something, but for now, I don't really want them. I do have the Withered Foxy World Up figure behind there, and I have Withered Freddy. He's like my personal favorite. I bought another one of him a few days ago to take out of box. He should be here soon. I did unbox this a few days ago. Toy Chica is in this box, actually. Hopefully I get the rest when I do unbox them, but I'm really excited. Down here, I do have just some random things I stuck on here. I'm not going to talk about that too much. I have an out-of-box Toy Freddy figure right here, looking ominous in the dark in the hallway of the playset. Okay, I'm going to pause and talk about this for a sec. I love this office playset, but these stupid hallway cutouts, I wish they were removable because you literally cannot put anything next to this unless you put it on like a flat surface. It's so annoying, but at the same time, I love the little gimmick. Of the closing doors and stuff, so it looks cool. And then up here I have the Freddy Fazbear Blacklight Rockstar Freddy cereal. This is so random. Funko, this is when they were in their era of like Blacklight. I got this off of Mercari for like $30. Everything in there has since turned to brick, so I will not be trying those. They will be staying in there. If I did ever eat those one day, I'd probably have another microorganism growing inside of me because these things are so processed. I've seen Puggo eat them. Ugh, God, they don't even look good. And then here's the Freddy Fazbear Fanta. Why did I forget what it was called? Freddy Fazbear Fanta cutout. This was on like the back of the box, so I did cut it out. I have my Funko Golden Freddy plush right here, which I got on eBay again for like $20. I had a good deal on this. It was like 20 or 40. I think it was 40. I do have another Bonnie right here as well. to go along with him. And then down here, I have the 10th anniversary Freddy Fazbear head. I would not have bought this if it wasn't for the 10th anniversary because I like everything from that whole wave. I have this Freddy Fanta, which, guys, I get a lot of comments, like, worried about this. No, it won't grow mold. Fanta is so processed anyway. Literally, we're just drinking paste. So, this thing has not even had any signs of going bad. No, I will not ever drink it, but it is always cold in my room, so I do have it, like, basically room temperature. It's not that bad. If it does start to grow mold, like, whatever it grows and stuff, I might just, like, dump it out and put orange food coloring in there. And then here's the Puppet Jazwares plush away from Wave 1. Okay, we do have Golden Freddy coming out in July for pre-order. That is confirmed. But they should have just made Golden Freddy with them anyway instead of just patching in Puppet. Puppet could have been the exclusive for Wave 2, actually, but that would have been boring, kind of. I have the GameStop exclusive Golden Freddy Squishmallow right here, slightly bigger than the rest because I don't really care to get the bigger sizes. I do want bigger Freddy, though. He's, like, the only one I want. I have the 2-pack of Baby, Toy Bonnie, Freddy, Springtrap, and Nightmare Chica and Toy Chica behind them. And then down here is my, like, mini U2's shelf along with another Toy Chud. I do have the Toy Bonnie, the newer Toy Bonnie, Jazwares, not Jazwares, U2's plush, the newer Toy Chica, and the Glam Rock Freddy, and then I have the Flocked Freddy figure, along with Vanny that I got from the Collector's Edition. I did get these two from Spencer's. This is, like, one of the only times I went in Spencer's. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It does not matter if you see anything Freddy related at the front. Don't go in Spencer's at all. That's just not a good store. It's like Hot Topic's evil cousin. Behind there, I do have the, what is that thing called? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, yeah. It's the Security Breach logbook. I have that behind there. Do not fall over, please. Please don't fall over. Yeah, I have this stuff behind there. I'll put that back up later, so we don't have to worry, guys. I do have this wall banner, which my mom got for me as a gift. You will see later in the room. I have a Toy Freddy Funko Racer right here, which looks pretty nice. And then I have the Roxy Funko Snap, which used to be with the other ones, but there is no space up there. Oh my god, how dusty is this? And I have the box to my collector's edition. So that's pretty much it for this shelf. This is one of my favorites. I've been building this and working on this for a couple of months. There will be more in here in the upcoming future. Congratulations, guys. We have completed another shelf. Now it's time for this one with the Jumbo Golden Freddy plush on top of it. This is one of the softest plushies ever made. I guarantee you guys, if you get it, he is really, really soft. I recommend him more than the original, even though this guy is a little bit cuter. He's really soft, and his eyes do glow well. Over here, I do have the Nightmares. I have all of them except for Plushtrap. Guys, Plushtrap is coming in the mail. I hate ordering stuff off the Jazwares site because half the time it's an issue. I did have a package that was supposed to arrive yesterday from Jazwares with Plushtrap in it. But the package is still 4 hours away from my house at the time I'm recording this. So I don't know what Jazwares is going on with, like, my shipping, but it's really aggravating. And I'm literally about to stop ordering from the site. I do still want Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, though, when they come out. I do have Nightmare Freddy right here. He's the cutest out of the bunch. I did get their display box at GameStop the same day I got the other ones. I do have Nightmare Bonnie back there. I have Nightmare Chica and Nightmare Foxy. I almost missed out on these guys because I was sleeping when they came out. They dropped, like, really, like, midday. I was taking a nap, and they just randomly dropped. So I almost missed these. Should have ordered Plushtrap with them, but I ordered him separately a few days later. He's coming in the mail, but we have to wait. She is for a giveaway, actually. If you're wondering how to enter the giveaway for her, I'll have more on her soon. She's a placeholder. I'm putting Plushtrap back here. No, she is not staying there forever. I do not need 2 Nightmare Chicas. I do have the Hot Topic exclusive Holy Grail from Jazwares. I have Nightmarion. I'm not sure why people want an arm and a leg for him right now, but I literally almost was part of the people that don't have him. I was so close to not ordering Nightmarion. And then down here, I have the adorable Watching Cuties from Jazwares. This display box is adorable. If you get these, please get the display box with them. I love these. Even though it took me 3 months to find these, it was worth the wait. I think I have, for now, I can try to guess which one these guys are to tell you guys, because I did open all of them. I have 2 Foxies, so I think that's Foxy and this is Foxy. I have Freddy, Chica, and another Foxy here. I think I have 3 Foxies. I don't have Bonnie yet, but once I get Bonnie, we will be doing, like, a little short review on them. And then down here, I have my Wave 2 Endo series, which I will be opening one day. Don't worry, guys. My fingers hurt so bad building the first one. I just don't want to put these together because I do want to take them out, guys. It's just I'm scared on how my fingers are gonna feel afterwards because it took me literally just 20 minutes to figure out how to build Classic Freddy over there and Withered Freddy. It was just difficult. I do have Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Mangle, and Toy Freddy, so they look really nice on this shelf together. Review coming soon one day on them. I do have the I do have the Lego bootleg Lego figures right here from a company I'm not really too sure of, but they actually look pretty decent, so I did buy them. They don't look too bad actually. So I do have them down there. I have this that I got from the release date of the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 at Regal Theaters. I have the Regal exclusive blanket, which is still in its packaging, and then I have the Balloon Boy Cupcake Cup topper, and then I have the Freddy one. This is the only one they had. I didn't want Balloon Boy. I really wanted Toy Freddy, but that's the only one they had. I do have another Popeyes box back there, along with the box to the puppet playset. And then I have the orange Fanta can right here, which I might move one day, because it's kind of hidden. The FNAF Fanta collab was, like, really... It was so random. Like, it was really, really random. I do also have the Glamrock Freddy Squishmallow right here. The Marionette or Puppet Hot Topic exclusive Funko Pop from 2024. Part of the 10th anniversary wave. I have these orange candies again, and then I have more Glow Pizza Sim minis, along with the Mangle AR Mystery Mini. And then for the next shelf, I have the Ruined Helpy plush right here. Mr. Hippo Magnet. I have these two out of box right here, these little critters. I have the Eclipse plush from U2's. I have the Sour Lime Splash and Pink Popstar Lemonade FYE exclusive sodas. I want the Glamrock Freddy one so bad, but I can't find it, and I didn't get it when it came out. I really want the gummy pizza to go along with that too, but it's been like 3 years since that came out. I'm not sure if I can find it. I have the newer versions of the black lights that Funko released around the FNAF movie 1, which I really like these variants more than the OG ones, but the OG ones have more colors. Down here I have the Jumbo Medium Reversible Head from Funko. I'm not sure why this came out. They released Freddy, but I never got him. These were both Hot Topic exclusives. I have the custom Debug Glamrock Freddy plush he made me. So, Debug, thank you so much for this. It was actually a really good price. Guys, Debug, I think, has open commissions right now. So, go subscribe to him on YouTube. Go follow him on Instagram and Twitter because he makes some amazing custom plushies. Especially his mini ones. Ooh, they're so cute. Here is the 10th anniversary Golden Freddy plush right here, which would have looked very different judging on this product images. And then behind here, I have the Advent calendar. I will be opening this December. Each day, I will be opening this. I'm not really sure how that series is going to do, but I thought it was a really fun idea. So tell me in the comments below if you've made it this far. Do you think that would be a good idea? And over here, I have the Springtrap Mighty Mega Squish Me. Yeah, we don't talk about this. Looks more like Scrap Trap. And then we have the Jumbo Blacklight Cupcake, which I just got this like a year ago. A year ago yesterday, I got this for a really good price. But congratulations, guys, you have completed another section. So, guys, that was pretty much it for my main collection in my room. I really hope you guys enjoyed looking at that. Don't wait, don't leave yet. I'm not done. I still have some stuff to show you guys, but we pretty much finished with the entire collection. So, if you were here to see the collection, that was pretty much it for it. It will be growing more and more over the years, but thank you so much for sticking around till the end, well, close to the end, but... yeah, I am out of breath. I love my collection so much. Even though I've been collecting on and off for the past 10, 11 years, I still do love my collection very much. Then over here, I have the iconic Five Nights at Freddy's Celebrate poster. Over here, I have some more artwork drawn by a not pretty good person, so I might take this down later. I have this classic Freddy poster right here. This one's like kind of FNAF themed poster wall. Up here, I do have this signature thing, which this is a signature from the Kellen Goff, who voiced Glamrock Freddy, Sun and Moon, Funtime Freddy, etc. I love Kellen Goff. He's one of my favorite voice actors. I think he's like my top one. So when his YouTube's figure releases at the time I'm recording this, I think it releases today. I'm going to buy it and have him sign it next time I see him. And then here's the Celebrate poster up here, like a mini version of it. And then I have the Mangle and Firework Freddy posters I was telling you guys about. And then I have a framed plush trap one because I thought that one looked really, really cool. Then up here above my window, I do have the poster of the main 3 animatronics. I think this is a screenshot, but this poster looked really nice. I think I might order it in like a bigger size. I accidentally got it too small, so I might get it in a bigger size and put it over there or in this blank spot on my wall. Then as another gift from my mom, she gave me this Mega Pizzaplex little tapestry right here. This thing is really nice. I really like how it looks. I love Security Breach, and I love the sign from Security Breach. So when she saw this, she bought it for me. I was so happy when she gave this to me a few days ago. So thank you so much, Mom. And then for our last and final thing, I have these FNAF curtains right here, which do match my bed. I thought they were pretty cool. I just put them over my closet because my closet is very bare, so I wanted to cover it up with these. These are very random because why a security puppet with withered Freddy? It's random, but I think it looks really nice. That was pretty much it for this. Just some curtains. But thank you all so much for 19,000 subscribers. I could not have done it without you guys. Our road to 20K is going strong. And guys, I have a surprise for you that I want to announce at this video at the end of it. I am starting a gaming channel soon. I will not reveal the name or the artwork yet, but the gaming channel should be launching in July or August. I'm really, really excited for it, and I think you guys are going to like it. I'm going to do gaming and commentary style videos and like reactions and stuff, so I think you guys are going to like it. I have a plan for it already, and I cannot wait to play my first game for you guys. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching today's video on my Five Nights at Freddy's collection tour. I have a lot of items, and I've been collecting for a long time now. I don't have as many as, like, say, MR Springs, but hopefully I will one day. I love my FNAF collection just as much as you guys do, and thank you for sticking by me and watching it grow. Alrighty, guys, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!